Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Leinhauser. I am a rising third year criminal justice student in the Honors College. I have minors in women's and gender studies and civic and professional leadership. Today I'm going to be taking you all around Dublin as we do a little bit of some historical sightseeing through the Media in Ireland study abroad. I'm going to make a little question box in the next story if anyone has any questions about media in Ireland, study abroad programs in general, etc. Any questions that you might have, and I'll do my best to answer. I'm very excited to be here today.
Hi, my name is Edith. I am on this trip with Sarah, studying media in Ireland. And today we're visiting the General Post Office. And one thing that I learned today is that the General Post Office was the center of the 1916 Easter Rising here in Ireland, which was ultimately the flashpoint that led to independence in 1922. So that, I think, is a really interesting place to be in and something to study.
Hey, so we were visiting Limerick and Galway, and now we're in Dublin. We spent 5 days each in both Limerick and Galway, and then we're going to spend 10 in Dublin. Personally, I like Limerick the best, but that is a hot take in this group. So I am studying criminal justice, but I am definitely planning on going into the more social work side of criminal justice. My goal right now is to be a victims advocate or work in some sort of victim shelter or domestic violence shelter. That's what I am going to do with my degree.
All right, I think my favorite part of the trip was probably the kayaking because it was fun and adventurous. We got to go in front of a castle and everybody was kind of freaked out doing that, so it was a good time.
As a student, I don't think the kayaking was a favorite. I'm actually so glad that you asked. So we had to do a paper actually where we interviewed people on the various streets of the cities that we visited about their media use, their views on Irish versus American media, all that sort of fun stuff. And it seems like, from what we've gathered, that a lot of Irish citizens are actually very proud of the fact that their media, especially their news media and political media, has stayed fairly open and unbiased and pretty much united compared to the kind of minefield that is American political media. And there seems to be a pretty strong attachment to some older forms of media like radio or newspaper. We interviewed a gentleman in Limerick, his name was Rory. He was a very, very dedicated reader of the Irish Independent. And then I also spoke with one of my taxi drivers that, when we were in Limerick, and he was like, yeah, I listen to the radio basically every day. I try to catch the news as often as I can, stuff. And there is definitely a section of, and especially in Western Ireland, where there's a big, big support for media in the Irish language. There's a lot of support for TG Car, which is an Irish TV channel. There's a lot of support for Irish radio stations, all that sort of stuff. Hey everyone, Sarah here. So I'm going to actually be signing off for the day. While it is still pretty early back home, it is about to be about 11 p.m. here. So this is me signing off. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys all had as much fun as I did. Bye!